zombies! In today's video we are cooking again for the next week. 3, 4, 5 days, never 5, but 3, 4 days per week to have at least lunch, but I'm hoping for lunch and dinner because when I'm going at the office I need a lunch, a good lunch, healthy, homemade, so I'm cooking that, and if I have dinner I don't have to cook all week. So I'm trying that, and in today's video we are doing a soup, broccoli cream soup with parmesan, meatballs with tomato sauce, and oven baked meatballs. I will do all the meatballs in the oven, and then I will, half of them I will marinate them, half of them I will let it aside. And I will have two sides, like baked parmesan potatoes, parmigiano potatoes. Look, I have, okay, it's not parmesan, it's gran panado, but it was the only thing that I could find this time, but I'm close. And because we're doing parmesan at everything else, I will have a lot of it. That's kind of it. Imagine that I'm doing this, but I'm eating twice or 3 times out of them, so don't imagine I'm doing a lot of food, but I'm doing many things so I can have options. So I'm starting now with peeling the things. Actually, I boiled some water and I will put it in this mug with 2 of these, 2 bouillon cubes, you call it. We call it knorr or maggi or whatever, vegeta if you like. I will let them just create a soup base. I will let it dissolve in the hot water. And now for the broccoli, I will start with the broccoli soup, and I have a few things like peeling the vegetables, and I will bring my garbage can here. Score! Always with fresh broccoli. I'm not throwing away the stems. I am just peeling them out and using them also, because they have a lot of vitamins. But yes, I will peel the, how do you call it? I will peel it from the outside skin and cut it in bite pieces. Okay, I chopped my broccoli. I'm peeling my potato, cutting the onion and the carrot, and after I finish everything I will show you. Okay, I chopped my onion, I chopped my potatoes and carrots, and also my broccoli, which is now soaking in water. Usually when I buy fresh broccoli, I put it in water a little bit, because even washing, you know, it has some residue. Also things that, you know, strays for insects and things like that, I like to let it in the water soak a little bit for that purposes. Now that I have all my mise en place done, I will take some olive oil. I buy my olive oil directly from homemade from Greece in big cans like this. And for us, for example, a small amount goes a long way. It's really fat and really good quality, more fat than what you find in at the supermarket, because it's homemade directly from the first press of the olive. Anyway, let's start the soup. Pot, olive oil, if I can open it with one hand. Don't mind the pot, it's actually very clean, but it's very old. It has 100 years, so of course it changed its color. This is 2 tablespoons exactly of olive oil. in which I will put the onion. Let it simmer until it becomes translucent. And then I will put the rest of the vegetables, let them a little bit, and then put the soup and I think 2 extra cups of water. This soup I decided to put a teaspoon of butter just to make it more glossy and not creamy, but you know, fine, glossy. Should I tell you that I was chopping something else and I burned a little bit the onion? Don't worry, we just caramelized it better. I added now the potatoes and the onions. I will put the broccoli like this. The cup of soup with bouillon in it, and okay, fine. And I will put 3 more cups like this. This is 300 milliliters cup, or at least until everything is almost covered. Pop a lid on if you want and let it simmer and let it reduce a little bit. After that we will put some Parmesan cheese, a little bit, just to tie everything together, and cooking cream inside. Let it simmer for a few minutes and then blend it with the other half of the Parmesan. I already added the cream, cooking cream in. I needed both of my hands, so I didn't film that. But I added now a small amount of Parmesan because I don't have a lot more. Let it simmer for 2 minutes. And then I'm blending everything down and put the rest of the Parmesan. Now I will transfer everything in the other pot because this is how you do stuff. Another bowl to clean. And now, of course, you will not see my face, but the process is more important than my face right now. I will add it in the NutriBullet little by little, or more by more. Anyway. I think this is enough for now. It will be a blast trying to open this puppy after. Close the lid very well. I just washed it. Okay. I close it very well. I put it here. And for sure you don't need the noise, so see you guys later. Ooh, smells amazing. We have a broccoli soup going on here. Round 2 is going in right now. I just very good. I just found a trick that I wanted to share with you. When you put hot liquids inside, the lid is getting stuck because heat usually dilutes things. So in order to open it without burning your hands or breaking them, go with the closed lid and put it in ice water on the sink, just a few seconds, and you can open it because it contracts back at a normal size. So try that, it's a cool stuff, a cool trick. I just learned it. Maybe you already knew it. I didn't. I just Evrika, you know. So this is the soup. It's a bit runny, but not super runny right now. And from my experience, if you let it sit and cool down, it will be more thicker. Usually it does that. The potato always does that, and also the Parmesan will do these things. So I'm pretty pleased of how it looks. Okay, it's green and maybe you don't like green stuff. It doesn't look as appealing as other things, but it's a soup. You can top it with cheddar cheese and bacon. So I will do a small taste test and tell you my opinion. It's creamy and dreamy. It is also cheesy. I didn't add salt at all because the cheese had a lot of salt. So yeah, this is amazing. I will start doing the sides now because they're cooking faster, and while those are cooking I will start prepping for the meatballs. I have to grate a lot of cheese, to be very honest. This went in the garbage. This whole bag, I think, and this whole bag is like this much. Inside it's 100 grams of cheese. Selezioni di formaggi. And something that I cannot pronounce, but okay, like my Italian, I'm sorry if I offended someone with my accent. I tried to be funny. I know I'm not, but I'm trying from time to time. This is like this, and I have this block also, and I have to grate that, if you believe it or not. I don't know how people cook sitting, because for me it's very uncomfortable, and I know you can't see my face. My kitchen is it doesn't have the best layout, so I don't have where to put you to see everything that is going on. But now I'm grating the Parmesan. Next, I finally found some baby potatoes. They look like this. I'm super happy because usually we don't find baby potatoes. And these were $2 for, I think, 1 kilo. We're not far from. Let's put it on a surface. On 1 kilo of potatoes, $2 for this. So let's say it's okay. And I will wash them, because they are basically clean. I will wash them with and scrub them good. Oh, it's snowing again. Man, we are under snow here. And it started snowing again. It's something magical about snowing. But tomorrow I have to go at the office, and that will be a challenge. I have a pan here, and I have to line it with parchment paper. A lot of it. I think this is enough. Anyway, I will let it like this, even if it's bigger. I know it's not the best I don't know where the bowl. I'm dirtying something, but not the bowl. So this is a full stick of butter, which is 200 grams. I already cut, I think, 100 grams of it. Okay, let it like this. I will put it in the microwave, and if I don't have enough, and I will put the Parmesan here, combine everything together, plop it in the pan. Okay, happy days. I found the solution as always. I'm the solution finder. Meanwhile, you have to know that I already washed the potatoes very well. And now I will cut them in halves, and the recipe says to be sure that it will cook inside, you have to score it at least, 3 times to make a diamond shape like this. So that's time consuming, but it's whatever. I will do it because okay, it makes sense now, and because the cheese will hold better on it. I melted my butter. I started putting the Parmesan in the cup, and I realized I didn't show you. I put a few handfuls, and it started melting a little bit, which is good because it will line better on the parchment paper, but we will see. In a bowl, I'm putting my scored potatoes in diamond shape. Madame is laughing at me, but anyway, I'm putting what I already scored because I don't have space on my cutting board. I have a few steps here also. I have to wash this one because it flew away from the table. And I have 2, 4, 5 pieces more, but I will do them after I show you what I am actually intending to do. I will put 2 tablespoons of olive oil inside. Now, because it's going to stay a lot of time in the oven, cooking slowly, if I put fresh garlic, it will kind of get bitter. So I don't want that, and I will put powdered garlic. It's powdered garlic with salt and pepper, and I put the last part of the bag. I will also add a little bit of oregano. Massage everything in, and after I cut the other half of the potatoes, the 5 more that I have, I will line everything on the parchment paper, and I will show you the final result. Now I finish with the potatoes. I will put this concoction here, which is already melted, which is not a bad thing. I love this type of spatula because it's taking everything from the bowl and from everywhere else. So let's see, what are we going to do here? I need a glass pan, casserole pan, just to avoid this type of situation with the parchment paper where everything is flying away. And now we are just putting the potatoes. However you can, just fit them all in. So I put everything in. I actually have a little bit more space. I have a little bit olive oil with things, and I will drizzle it in because I don't like to waste or throw stuff. The potatoes are ready. Do you hear that crunch? I took them out from the oven a few minutes ago. I let them cool a little bit because I need the pan, and I will leave the parchment paper. I will put them on a plate, and I will use the pan for the meatballs. A pan, glass pan this time. I will put a little bit of olive oil. These are frozen green beans, of course. The pan is slightly small, so I have many of them. I'm cutting my garlic 2 cloves. I would use 3, but I'm not going for 1 more clove in my garden on the balcony. Plus it's very cold outside. If you have any idea, I would love to know your advice. How do you take out the garlic smell from your hand? What do you use? Do you use something specific? I heard lemon is helping. I tried it, but I don't feel it helped that much. And now I will use all these 100 grams small bag of Parmesan. I don't get it. I know you have to let air a little bit there, but still. I will mix them a little bit like this and pour everything, whatever is more on top, which is not much at all. Look at the potatoes. The cheese already started melting and the oils came up. The garlic gives a lot of nice smells. I will put this here like this, and now try not to break anything, but put my green beans there. This is how the green beans look. Again, they don't look appetizing, but they're very delicious with garlic and cheese on top, so that will be a good side. Usually I grate everything. I grated the onion with the grater that I showed you. I grated the Parmesan. Woman power 0. But I've learned a trick, meaning I'm putting all my vegetables on my NutriBullet. The thing with the NutriBullet is, okay, I cut 2 small onions and 4 cloves of garlic, because meatballs need garlic. If I didn't told you by now, I'm moving on to the meatballs. So I've put the garlic and the onion here. I will add my potatoes, because sometimes I put oats, sometimes I put potatoes, to add everything in and mix everything up. Okay, I have a fine, nicely done puree, but on the liquidy stuff. So let's see what will I do. Then in a bowl like this, I will put the ground meat. It grosses me out every time when I have to put my hands in bloody meat. Not the meat itself, but the blood. I don't know why, but it grosses me out. Anyway, I'm cooking, so I'm doing that all the time. Now I'm better, but when I was very young, I didn't like to do that at all. It would make my gag reflex going all over the place. Okay, this is very runny, so I don't know about that. But I will put also oats inside and everything will be fine in the end. We will have delicious meatballs, don't worry. I will also add a small hand of Parmesan. I never put Parmesan in my meatballs, but I'm feeling festive this time. And I will put some meatball mix. I was looking for someone that went in Greece and wanted this type of mix, and I said, okay, why not? I will take one for me, just to have an idea what it has. It smells very nice. It has oregano and another mixes, and I will keep the bottle and do my own mix afterwards. Meanwhile, I have to wash my hands to put my hands on this glass container of oats, and I don't want to smudge everything. 1 hand of oats going in, and I think this is enough. Let's do 1 and a small piece. And now, believe it or not, I have to use my hand for mixing everything in. So, believe it or not, now I'm making the meatballs. I will do them like this. The mix is on a moist side. These are the meatballs. I already made some. I put for my lunch. I chopped a big onion. I did put some olive oil, salt and pepper there, and let it fry a little bit, and then I put some water. After the onion is done, I will put tomato sauce, a pinch of sugar just to balance the acidity of the tomatoes, garlic, and a cup of water. And that is the sauce. I just added the garlic. I'm mixing everything fast, and then put water, and after a few minutes, tomatoes. Now I'm adding the tomato sauce or juice. It's a liquid tomato. A cup of water and a pinch of sugar. Just like that, only to balance a little bit the acidity from the tomatoes. I decided also to put a couple of bay leaves, meaning 3, freshly dried and picked out from my garden, from my uncle's garden, from his balcony. I will put some in the sauce already. The bigger ones. I know about the bay leaves. I will take them off a bit later when everything is done. But meanwhile, I will put these here. I broke one in half a little bit just to see if it's cooked in the middle, because it's more moist than usual. They are piping hot, but that doesn't stop me to use my little fingers on them. So I think let's do one more. Maybe one more. Okay, this is what is happening. I will heat everything out for 5 minutes, and then we're done. I already finished these 2. I put some for lunch, and everything is done. It's almost 5 p.m. in the afternoon.
Here you have some pictures with what I did and the combinations. I hope you like this video, and see you guys later. Bye!